Oh boy, am I excited to check out the Minecraft server. I put on the old world a little bit ago, so I'm sure nothing wacky and uncharacteristic happened while I wasn't on. Now I just need to get to the surface and I can build a new monument on the server. I even have all the obsidian I need.
I am placing blocks and shit because this is fucking Minecraft. And
Alright, now I just need to figure out where to build it. You know, the dimension's been really hidden lately.
Want a break from the ads?
Want a break from the ads?
Were you even listening to me? This sick, twisted bastard is still out there, burning homes and bridges, destroying the server, and spreading anarchy. We can't rest until he's behind bars. But sir, how are you going to find him? There was no evidence, all of it was burned in the fires. That's not important. All that's important is that he gets in prison, where he rightly belongs to be. Now, did you at least get the case folder I told you about? I did, sir. I put it on your desk earlier this morning. Alright, now all that's left is to find that little bitch who Flint and Steeled Michael's base. Alright, I'm at the scene of the crime here, chat. Unfortunately, I was kind of a fucking idiot. So I did not get my perspective from when I first saw this. But just know there was a couple bits of this shit on fire. Like, I was wondering if fucking Michael's lightning rod got, like, struck by lightning and shit. And that was what was causing the fire, because it wasn't, like, a big thing. From the point when I saw it, it was just, like, a couple fucking areas that were on fire, and then it fizzled out like probably like 10 seconds after I saw it, honestly. This is gonna be difficult for the video because there are a couple German symbols that I can't really show, but we're gonna do what we're gonna do. So you can see like his stable, all this shit got actually cooked. You can see over here like this house that he used to have actually like cooked, bro. His mining shack got also cooked, completely fucking blasted. If we look at his tower, that got actually fried as well, bro. I'm pretty sure all of his towers did. So yeah, there's these that got fried. I'm pretty sure he used like fire for most things because it seems to just be mostly wood that's gone. Goddamn it, I'll have to blur that out of the video. That's sick. So yeah, this is rough. This is rough, chat. And the problem is there's not a lot of evidence to go off of, right? So here, I'll go down and show you the little bit of evidence that we have. There are these signs which I placed because I'm trying to figure out what's going on, right? But then there are another set of signs, and there's also another German symbol. Holy, I don't know who did it, but I was flying over your base and it was destroyed. Alright. Oh, maybe we can get an angle. Sorry, Michael. I'll do my best to find who did it and kill him. So, I was confused, right? Because I put on this world, like, without telling anyone, and suddenly Michael's base is fucking atomized, right? So why are you asking, Pinguini, how in God's name are you going to solve this? How are you even going to begin to know who did this? Well, honestly, I was asking myself the same thing. The one piece of evidence that was surefire that I could definitely use was the realm stories. But there was a problem. You see, in this realm, so many people have opted out of the realm stories to where I don't know for sure if other people were on or not. And you know me, I don't make judgments without 100% proof that they're right. So I began scouring my brain for ideas. I couldn't leave this case unanswered, and I had to get to the bottom of this. The first thing that threw me off was the signs at the scene of the crime. Like I said earlier, Michael's base was on fire when I first found it. If you were flying over the base, why on earth would your first instinct be to go leave a sign in the base if you can visibly see that it's on fire? Here I have a screenshot of Michael's base from the air, and you can clearly see the bottom right tower where it was burned, you could definitely see that if you were flying over the base, and that is the portion that was on fire when I first discovered it. This means that the person who left the sign would have had to fly over, see that the base is on fire, and instead of working to put it out or doing anything like that, would immediately rush into the base, put a sign down, vowing to, like, get revenge on the guy who did this, even though, like, you could definitely prevent some of the damage because it's literally on fucking fire. So this was already suspicious enough as it was, but filming this and doing all this shit actually got me thinking, how long was the base actually on fire? And it turns out, not that fucking long. I rebuilt the tower that I saw on fire in a copy of the world I had, and basically burnt it down to see how long it would go for. And what you're watching right now is the longest trial I got. It lasted 1 minute and 49 seconds. Now, why is this important? Basically because it means that there was a 1 minute and 49 second gap between the arsonist setting the tower on fire and me finding Michael's base. That means that there's 1 minute and 49 seconds for not only like the arsonist to flee the scene, but for this quote-unquote innocent bystander who put the signs down to go in Michael's base, put the signs down, and then get out of Michael's base. Now, in total, there were 29 words on the sign, and if we take into account the average words per minute typing speed, which is 40 words per minute, and we add in a couple extra seconds for like placing down the signs and clicking on them, we get to like roughly 50 seconds. So that leaves a minute for all this other shit to happen. Plus, I saw the fire for like about fucking 10 seconds. So now we're down to like 50 fucking seconds for the perpetrator to leave Michael's base, for the innocent bystander to fly over, go down to his base, and fucking place the signs and then leave. And this is assuming that he fucking like speedruns it. He beelines it exactly for the basement, doesn't look around at the damages, doesn't do shit about the fire, and just places the signs. That's suspicious as shit. And it leads me to believe that the person who set the fires and the person who placed the signs are the same. Because that's the only feasible way that shit could have happened in 50 seconds. Alrighty, so we are back at the scene of the crime for a little bit of an update. First of all, German symbols are gone, so I don't have to worry about censoring shit anymore. I was patching up Michael's fucking base, and then he was like, he wanted it to be left as like a historical site, so I stopped after he asked, but, so there's like still some shit here, but like, a little bit of the damage is gone. Mainly the point of this update is we have new signs added to the mix, and I say new, it's been maybe a little bit. The day count might say a little bit. I edit all my videos on time. I'll show you the new lore that's been added. It does reveal some new shit about the investigation, but there's a couple of fucking caveats. We'll get to it. So we got, first of all, yes, it is I, Nate, who placed the OG signs. I must have been the first to find the base destroyed. Alright, so Nate got added to the server, like, late. In the server's lifespan, I think he got added, like, a year or two late. So it has been, like, he's a fucking, like, he's new to the lore, I guess. I don't fucking know. So, we have confirmation on who placed these signs, which is pretty fucking big. If the hypothesis about the placer of the signs being the same person that fucking lit all the fires, if that's correct, then we fucking got him. We got him hook, line, and sinker. But there's a little bit of a but to that, and we'll get to that. And then basically how the situation unfolded, we found out that Michael's base was destroyed. Jules was like trying to get to the bottom of it, trying to figure out what happened. So he ended up asking Nate if he knew anything, or like if he did it, or some shit like that. And the information that I'm about to say might be like a little incorrect, because like it's like fucking telephone. I'm just repeating it secondhand. But basically, Jules was talking to Nate. He was like, yeah, did you do this? Or like, do you know anything about this? And they started getting like really defensive, like, whoa, I didn't fucking do anything. Whoa, why are you blaming me? Why are you blaming me? And that leads us to our second fucking bit of lore. So we're blaming the one guy who doesn't even play this? Cool, I guess. And then finally, we got P.S. Julian here, stopped by after I heard. That one doesn't like, it's not super crazy in the scheme of lore. Honestly, we got like, this shit on paper is crazy. But, there's a fucking problem. As you might remember from the start of the video, I did not get my POV when I first saw Michael's base. Now, this is a problem, because the entire investigation that links the person who started the fires to the person who started the signs that we now know is Nate. The entire investigation hinges on the fact that Michael's base was on fire when I first found it. And because I didn't get my POV, because I forgot like a fucking moron to get my POV, I have no proof. I can't prove that the person who started the fires is the same person who even started the signs. So basically, we're back to square one, right? And basically we're fucking out of evidence. The big three pieces of evidence were the realm stories, the fire that was on Michael's base, and the signs. And we went through the signs. We can't fucking prove that there was fire. And like we already know this, the realm stories are not usable. So after all this time, the case has finally gone cold. Well, shit. I guess I still gotta get footage for the video. Shit, wait.
Everyone come back. We're having a retrial.
Okay, Huz. That last part might have been a little bit of a dramatic reenactment, but I got really fucking lucky. So when this whole shit went down, I had a one monitor setup, right? I had transferred to a new computer, so the laptop screen that I was using before, I couldn't use that as a second monitor. But anyway, I was running off of one monitor, and at the time, I was playing like most of my games in windowed mode. Alright, take out the torches, take out the fucking pitchforks, lay them on me, bro. But I was playing my shit in windowed mode, so I could switch between different like tabs, like put on music, whatever the fuck. But for my video and recording and shit like that, I would put my shit on full screen, right? So I went in to the fucking game, I put it on full screen, I like had OBS going because I was gonna get footage, right? And there's this tab on the realm stories it goes like recently played, and it shows like the people have recently played. Now, previously, right, when I was in windowed mode, this recently played tab showed 3 people. But when I went into full screen mode to record footage for the fucking video, it showed 5 people. And now, like, you might be wondering, what the fuck does this have to do with evidence? Well, the 5th fucking final person it showed on the recently played was none other than Michael Powell, who is opted out of the realm stories. This means that the recently played shows everything, even the people who are opted out. This is foolproof, concrete evidence of who was online. And so we can clearly see that from most recent to least recent,
The people who were last online were me, Nate, Xavier, Ben, and Michael. And because Xavier and Ben are opted into the realm stories, this gives us a certain window where we know the realm stories timeline is accurate. Here you can see there's a line where me, Ben, and Xavier were all online at the same time. This was our last hurrah on a world with fucking, I think it was like actions and stuff on it, before I ended up like switching it to the old world. Now this means, and this was the last time Ben and Xavier were online, and we can see that through the Realm Stories timeline. But this means, from that point on, the only two people who played were me and Nate. Now, if you're wondering how I'm going to clear myself and prove that beyond the shadow of a doubt that Nate set the fires and wrote the fucking signs and did all that shit, I'm not. As of right now, the Realm Stories are the only, like, concrete piece of evidence that I have. I have nothing else to say that I was innocent. So, it's a little bit anticlimactic, but I've shown you all the facts. I've done everything I can as an investigator, and you're just gonna have to choose for yourself whether it was me or Nate that Flint and stealed Michael's base.